Sophie and Sarah's quest for the magical book in Wonderland. Once upon a time in the whimsical land of Wonderland, there lived a bright and curious girl named Sarah. Sarah, a 7-year-old with a heart full of kindness, loved to read books and imagine grand adventures. Her favorite tales were about a girl named Sophie, who shared her love for reading books and had a passion for chocolate cake. One sunny day, Sophie received an urgent message from her best friend, Tommy. It said that the most magical book in Wonderland had gone missing. This book wasn't just any book, it held ancient wisdom and secrets that kept Wonderland safe and full of joy. Sophie decided she needed to find the book. She knew she couldn't do it alone, so she set off to find her young friend Sarah. Sophie found Sarah in her favorite reading spot under the big oak tree. She told Sarah about the missing book and asked for her help. Without hesitation, Sarah agreed to join Sophie on this important quest. The two friends set off on their adventure, their spirits high and their hearts determined. They knew they had to be brave and kind to everyone they met along the way. They walked through the meadows and valleys, reaching the edge of the Whispering Woods, a place known for its mesmerizing beauty and mysterious whispers carried by the wind. As they ventured deeper into the woods, they encountered a wise old owl named Oliver. Oliver perched on a low branch, his eyes full of knowledge. "Who are you and what brings you here?" he asked. Sophie and Sarah explained their mission, and Oliver nodded sagely. "To find the lost magical book, you must seek the help of the creatures of the woods. They know more than you think." Grateful for his advice, the girls thanked Oliver and continued their journey. They soon came across a group of rabbits having a meeting. The leader of the rabbits, a swift and clever rabbit named Thumper, listened to their story. "We will help you," Thumper declared. "But first, you must show us kindness by helping us gather food for the winter." Sophie and Sarah agreed and worked with the rabbits to gather berries and nuts. The rabbits, touched by the girls' kindness, shared a secret path with them. "Follow this path, and it will lead you to the crystal caverns. The magical book might be hidden there," Thumper said. As they followed the path, the girls felt the air grow cooler and saw the land sparkle with crystal shards. They had reached the entrance to the crystal caverns. The caverns were beautiful but also confusing, with many tunnels leading in different directions. Suddenly, a small, sparkling fairy appeared before them. "I am Ruby, the guardian of the crystal caverns. Why have you come here?" she asked. Sophie and Sarah explained their quest, and Ruby saw the kindness in their hearts. "I will guide you through the caverns," she said. "But beware of the wicked witch who guards the innermost chamber. She has taken the magical book, hoping to use its power for evil." With Ruby's guidance, they made their way through the glittering tunnels until they reached the innermost chamber. There, they saw the wicked witch, a menacing figure with a cackling laugh. "You cannot have the book." "It is mine," the witch screeched. But Sophie and Sarah stood firm. "We do not want to fight," Sarah said calmly. "We only want to take the book back to keep Wonderland safe and happy. We believe in the power of kindness. Please, let us have the book." The wicked witch was taken aback by their gentleness and kindness. No one had ever spoken to her like this before. She hesitated, her wicked grin faltering. "Why should I give it to you?" she asked. Sophie's eyes softened as she said, "Because everyone deserves a chance to do the right thing, even you." The witch was moved. She had never been shown kindness before, and something within her changed. She handed the book to the girls, her eyes softening. "Thank you," she murmured. Perhaps there is hope for me yet." Sophie and Sarah, with the book safely in their hands, thanked the witch and Ruby, and began their journey home. They returned to Wonderlands, hailed as heroes. The land once again filled with joy and laughter, and the creatures celebrated their return. As a reward, the King and Queen of Wonderland invited Sophie, Sarah, and Tommy to a grand feast filled with all their favorite foods, including a giant chocolate cake for Sophie. The girls shared the stories from the magical book with everyone, spreading wisdom and happiness. From that day on, the Wicked Witch was no longer wicked. She became a protector of the crystal caverns, using her knowledge for good. Sophie and Sarah continued to go on many more adventures together, always helping those in need and spreading kindness wherever they went. And so, the girls learned that no matter how difficult the journey, kindness and a good heart could make the greatest changes, even in the most unlikely places. And every night as Sarah lay in bed, she would think of her adventures with Sophie, dreaming of far-off lands and the next story waiting to be discovered. And so, dear Sarah, as you drift off to sleep, remember that in every corner of your dreams, there is magic, adventure, and great kindness, just waiting for you to find. Good night, sweet Sarah. Sleep well and dream of wonderful things. The end.
Created by a kid and their parent using Talebot, click the link in the video description to create your own story.